yeah.
So, just before we started, we were discussing and everything, yeah? So you said that Madam Joyce,
Yes.
who people, she's like a UK podcaster and everything, right?
Yeah.
So, will I say a media personality?
Yes, media personality.
Right?
Perfect.
So, you saying that she's getting a lot of heat because she said that she doesn't know who Asha is.
Yeah.
Who else? I loved Asha a lot. That's like one of my favorite. I have a shirt where I commented on her picture saying my goat, and then she replied saying I love you. So I printed it on a shirt.
OT.
Yeah, so I have that shirt. I could take it with me everywhere. You know.
Is it bad that I don't know who that is?
You don't know Asha? This is going to go crazy. This is going to go crazy.
I'm Gen Z.
This is going to go crazy.
Wait, who? What?
That's embarrassing, Joyce.
No, it must be.
It is.
What does she? Sorry, Asha, I love you so much.
Don't even know who she is.
You know what? This reminds me of that time where Kai Cenat bumps into
Wale.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, Wale. And he was like, oh, who Wale? Oh, he a rapper? Oh, shout out Wale. And everyone's going crazy. But
find out. Just go listen.
I'm a different generation and I'm...
Fair enough.
Why are you making me feel bad?
Fair enough, man.
So she's got it.
She's the GOAT. She's a GOAT female artist.
Because I know female artists in Nigeria, Shay Shay, Tiwa Savage, during that time, Yemi Alade, and that's who I listened to growing up.
So for people that don't know, Asha is a Nigerian artist.
Yep.
You go what I mean? So why is she getting the heat though?
So basically, what they're trying to say is, in a nutshell, is that Nigerians are funny,
right?
They think because they know an artist, that means everyone else should know. But the thing is, actually, what's more conflating about this situation is the fact that Asha is not your average commercial artist. She doesn't make commercial songs like that. So we can't compare oranges and apples by saying, oh, but Pella didn't know who Runtown is. That's more shocking to me, that a Nigerian living in Nigeria, not saying it's obviously it's likely to happen, doesn't know who Runtown, because Runtown has had songs with your so-called big three or big two or big whatever you want to call it. So it's quite hard if you're a listener to, miss Runtown's run at some point, right? But with Asha, come on, we're talking about dignitaries, people that are on the level of the rich, the upper class, the wealthy class. Those are the guys that kind of listen to her songs, or as they would like to say, the intellects. Do you get it? Because her music is lyrical, it's spiritual, it's profound. It's not I'll take you to the club or whatever. So it's easy for someone in the diaspora, for people that, let's be honest, the only reason most of these so-called Nigerian diasporans in the UK listen to Afrobeats is because Nigerians made it popular. It became a popular thing on social media. So everyone now is like, oh, I listen to Afrobeats. Oh, I hear Afrobeats. Do you get it? I'll be honest with you. I don't expect a diasporan here, except you're part of the culture. Like you listen to Nigerian music for you to really know who Asha is from the jump, if you know what I mean.
I hear you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't know. Is Miss Joyce Nigerian?
Yeah, she is Nigerian.
Oh, she's Nigerian?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, I hear what you said, right? But I can understand if Pella, for people also that don't know, Pella is a live streamer.
Yeah.
One of the biggest live streamers from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Right? So, I can understand if Pella doesn't know who Runtown is, because you also got to put in mind, how old is Pella though?
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this was the same conversation that was happening with Kai Cenat. Right? When Kai Cenat was like, he doesn't know who Wale is.
Yeah.
Right? Or rather, he didn't know who he was and everything. Right? And the people in hip-hop said, all right, if you're going to be part of this thing called hip-hop, where you're bringing up all these rappers on your thing, the least that you can do is to do your homework. You get what I mean? So I think that there is some credence there. And if you're going to come into this, do your homework and know who some of these artists is, or some of the artists that have laid the foundation for all these new people that you are into right now.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'm speaking of Miss Joyce.
Yes.
You got me? Because I've had this conversation with people behind the scenes, right? I'm not hating on the likes of Miss Joyce or 90s Baby. This is not hate, right? But you see a lot of Afrobeat artists from Nigeria.
Talk it.
They want to come here. They don't want to go to
The people that know
the people that are from the culture,
Yep.
i.e. us,
Yep.
right? They don't want to come to the people that are from the culture.
Talk it.
Right?
Let's put the
Yeah.
bomb on that. Come on. Yeah.
They want to jump and go to the 90s Babies and all that because
Yep.
I understand the business aspect of it.
Yeah.
They are trying to,
Numbers.
get new market and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I understand that. But if we're gonna be honest, some of these people don't really give a shit about
They don't.
you.
They don't.
You know what I mean?
They don't.
And for the most part, it's probably your managers that are reaching out to them, be like, "Yo, can we come on your shit?" You know what I mean? If we're gonna be honest, right?
Yep.
So I can't really fault her
Yep.
for saying that she doesn't know who
Because she's not even
Asha
part
is.
of the culture, bro.
Because
if we're
she's
being real.
not from the culture,
She's
respectfully.
not. No, she's not, bro. She's part of the, I call them the 2020 entrants.
You got me?
These are the people that jumped on the wave because it became cool. So of course she's not gonna know who Asha is.
And I'm not faulting her though. This is not
course,
hate towards her.
it's not.
You know what I mean? This is not hate towards her. She was probably born here. She grew up here and
Of
everything.
course,
You
yes.
know what I mean? And then obviously when the African or the Nigerian music or Afrobeats now became popular and became cool, a lot of people jumped on it. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? Like
facts.
even some people that also grew up in Nigeria as well, because let's not forget, in the 90s, it was hip hop. Hip hop was
Trust.
heavy. If you go parties and everything, it's
Trust.
mainly hip hop music. I believe, the likes of Plantation Boys started really making it cool and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they were doing R&B / the African thing to it. You know what I'm saying? But hip hop was a heavy thing. So if I look at that, back in Nigeria in the 90s or early 2000s or late 90s or whatever the case is, imagine what it's like here. You get me? And some of these people are maybe in their late 20s or early 30s as well.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So there are a lot of factors so I'm not surprised if she doesn't know who Asha is.
I love the points he gave, and should I say the point that he's kind of just brought on. The truth is, I've always said this: if you play with dirt, you will be stained. If I take my white shirt and I go play in the mud, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get stained, and I can't complain about it. That's what happens when you go sit down with people purely for numbers and purely for reach and purely for, what can I get off this? Instead of sitting down with people purely for actually what you're meant to be sitting down with them for. So for instance, if I want to talk money and you're a bank manager, we're having the perfect conversation. So if I want to talk money and you're just into, I don't know, sports, even though I can still link it into making some money, you're not going to have the same acumen as the guy that actually his job is financial advice.
Yes.
So if someone like a Budge that is a pioneer sitting down with Madam Joyce, that's fine. They might be friends. I don't know, whatever the case is. But he can't be shocked that she doesn't know who Asha is. Why? Because there's no way she's going to know who Asha is. The reason is all these people know is your Davido. They know the popular people because of the internet, because of social media. They don't know nothing. If I said to Madam Joyce, do you know what Alaba market is? The impact of Alaba market on Afrobeat, she'll be looking at her, what are you talking about? And that's exactly what happens. You go sit down with these people, know nothing about the culture, and then you expect them to create some sort of intellectual conversation or deep convo. No, it's just going to be surface banter, questions about, so how is it in Nigeria? It's just those kind of conversations. When as an artist, you should be sitting down with people that know music, sitting down with people that know the culture, where they can link a certain track on your song to, hey, you know that song you were doing that time? Remember in the 90s, in the 80s, blah, blah, blah. You get it?
Yeah.
And that's how you build a community. Why? Because it keeps growing, because they now start to understand you better.
Yeah, but now, I don't want to sound like a dinosaur as well. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to sound like a
Oh, no,
dinosaur as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, because also you got to look at the times that we are in right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Who is would you say the biggest pause or rather the guy with the biggest platform right now, right? In pop culture, hip hop, or whatever the case is. It's Kai, right?
Yeah.
It's Kai Cenat. And when you look at his stuff and everything, he is not really talking about the intricacies of music.
Absolutely no.
You know what I mean? You're just there to have fun, surface conversation and everything. Because, truth be told, a lot of people, unless if you're like a music head, a lot of people really don't care about the intricacies of hip hop or
any type of music.
Afrobeats or any type of music. You know what I'm saying? They just want to they want you to talk about the trending shit out there, have fun and everything. You get what I'm saying? So you got to also understand how some of those people grew up and all that. You get what I mean? And what actually trends on social media.
Yeah.
Right? But then on the flip side of the coin as well, I can't really blame Madam Joyce. Asha, she's not really outside the way some of these people are.
That's exactly
you know
my
what I mean?
point.
Like
yeah.
she barely does interviews and that we know of.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if she's not really outside, like the way some of these people are, then will I really fault Madam Joyce?
Yeah, it's not even a fault thing.
So it's not really a fault thing. No, I'm talking about the people on the internet. You get me? That are trying to say, oh no, this. You can't really blame the girl because she knows who Tiwa Savage is.
Absolutely. She did say in that clip, in the interview, she did say, oh, when Budge said, oh, that's the GOAT. You don't know who Asha is. She was like, and she, to be fair, she did clear it up a little bit. She said, I know, she said, I'm Gen Z. And of course, I know your Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, and Shay Shay. And I said, I get it. But I'm taking, the crux of this whole thing for me is, it's a gotcha moment for me in a weird way, is because you're gonna keep going to places, and either you the interviewer or interviewee, gonna be looking silly because we're there. Like the other day, I was watching a pod episode, Black Bones on 90s Babies.
Right.
The truth is, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to 90s. Like I'm one of, if probably the first set of massive supporters of their craft. So I'm always a big fan. So whatever I say is honesty, is not hate. They're never going to know Black Bones as much as I do or you do or people that listen to. You get it? They don't know the journey. So what the conversation is going to be like is going to be like a discovery conversation. It's going to be a situation where Mr. A is sitting there and we're just finding out things from him. And we're looking like, which could make for a nice conversation for a subsection of a group of people that don't know nothing. Now, the key point of sitting down with people, right, is for you to get new fans, isn't it? That's why we turn up to this place. It's cool. So let me ask you a question, Tobes. How many, so out of 100%, how many, real supporters followers of a certain platform will translate into new fans of this artist coming?
Very low.
Exactly my point. So me as an artist, I'm slapping myself. The aim is I really want to go into places. Shout out to Clips. The Clips did it the right way. The Clips could have gone to Kai Cenat, but they knew, that won't translate into what we want to achieve. No, we'll go to all the hip-hop rooms and hip-hop platforms because that's what we want to. We want to target our people.
Yeah, but also Clips. They are older guys.
No, the older guys have done it too.
Okay,
yeah,
true.
They've turned up to Kai.
True.
Look, Ice Cube was on Kai Cenat's stream.
Yeah, but also, it's probably, this is the thing though, but they are not turning up there to talk about music though. You know what I'm saying?
But he was reacting to a freestyle. They were talking about music. They talk about everything.
No. He's not there to talk about him
yes,
or
absolutely.
his music or whatever
Absolutely,
the case is.
yeah.
You know, all these things is, you gotta understand, is the managers.
I know.
That are putting in work.
I know.
You know what I mean? For the most part, the manager that will reach out and be like, hey, you got this artist and everything. We'd like for him to come and all that sort of stuff. And also from the interview and everything, I might know you, but then also I want to introduce you to my listeners and my viewers.
Absolutely.
And which is the reason why we're going to ask all those sort of questions of, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I don't think, depending on how I look at it, I don't think there's any wrong way to look at it. You know what I mean? Because we are in the numbers game era.
Oh, yeah.
Everything now is numbers. If you want to interview someone, first of all look at your viewership and your engagement and everything to decide whether they're gonna be there. I understand that. You get what I'm saying? You know, but then also people shouldn't get mad when the likes of Pella or the likes of Madam Joyce say that they don't know some of those people.
Yeah.
With Pella and everything. If we're gonna be honest, Runtown, yes, but you know.
But later, Pella did confirm though. When it's like, oh, you're the one that sang that. What's that popular Runtown song? What's it called?
I know the song you're talking about.
Yeah, that song.
Oh shit!
I'm
not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite songs ever. Though.
Yeah.
What's that name of that song again? Runtown.
But that's what happens though. People mad over you. I've gone over you.
Yeah.
But he knows that's why this is exactly my point. So sometimes you don't even know the artist, but you know the song.
But also you gotta remember, Runtown, was not really outside for a very long time.
Yeah, but he had a decent run that you would never have missed him. Runtown is one of the first, or should I say, the main group of people that actually exported Afrobeats expeditiously, so quickly because of that Mad Over You. Then we have Pana with techno, and we have your Davido and all that stuff. So there's no way you could have missed him.
But how many years was he really?
And that's the thing. Exactly. It wasn't a long run.
That's my point.
But the thing is, he's a massive contributor.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about. So even like, for instance, a Kai saying he doesn't know who Wale is, okay, I can understand that because Wale didn't have commercial songs like that, even though... No. We know. That's what I'm trying to say to you. There's some people that listen to American music. They don't listen to American music. They listen to the charts. So they listen to radio hits. I could tell you some 3 or 4 Wale radio hits. Mm-hmm. If you compare him to like a Drake has got like gazillion radio hits.
Yeah, but Drake has been...
That's my point. But guess what? But Wale and Drake came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. So this is what I'm trying to say, that I won't blame a person sometimes if they say they don't know who a Wale is.
Okay.
I could be upset about it because I'm like, I rate Wale highly. But the truth is, I can understand why. Because these people listen to only commercial music. So now you could be selling out shows. It's the same thing. You could be selling out shows for days. As long as your song is not commercial, we're not using it as a TikTok sound. We're not using it in movies, or it's not, kids are not, people be like, we don't know who that is.
I hear that.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, but again, guys, just remember that sometimes you don't moan about these things. You can't blame these people. They've been put in positions to feel the way they feel or to act the way they act. You know what I'm saying? So if I was an artist, I know where I would go to and where I wouldn't. Or even if I'm going to end up going to certain places, I'll make sure I go to the main places first. Those ones would just be like the last kind of, runs.
Bro, it's easier for you to say that.
No.
I mean, especially if you have, because yes, you might be looking at it from a pure art perspective, but your managers are there
absolutely
for the numbers.
The job is to get you the reach. But remember, a manager that really likes you is a manager that looks after your craft. The manager's not looking after moments. This is why I say, if you're going to hire or get a manager, hopefully you get a manager that likes music, likes the art, and I promise you go places. Why? Because the manager is thinking about it in a very, very strategic way. It's like, okay, cool. If we go here, I know what this is going to translate to. If we go there, I know where this is going to translate to. Because, so for instance, if you really want virality, and as an artist, I promise you, if you sit down with someone that knows music, your clips will go viral. You know why? Because the things they're going to ask you will force you as an artist to either be honest or lie. So now, if you as a massive artist come on stage, let's say you're Drake, and we know what you did with Drake and Kendrick, this whole beef thing, right? Cool. If you go sit down with someone that just wants to laugh and joke, guess what? None of those Kendrick conversations will come up. People would be like, Tobes is on this person's platform. What do you think people are tuning in for? They're not tuning in to know what you had for breakfast, how you shower. They don't care. They want to hear about that beef. Right? So if you sit down with someone that's not part of the culture, what would they talk about? They'll talk about it from a surface level. Mm-hmm. Now, if you really sit with someone that is part of music and is in that culture, the person would dissect everything so well that people be like, you know what? I like Drake better now. Shout out to, what's his name? Young Thug. When Young Thug sat down with that brother from Atlanta, the podcast blew up. That's not a commercial podcast for everyone to know. You know what I mean?
But the whole situation that has been happening is something that is very commercial and also trending.
Okay, I'm happy you brought that up. But didn't same Young Talk sit down with other people? Those things didn't pop up.
Yeah, but the first guy that this is the first guy who he sat down
With. But guess what people are
me?
talking about? They're not talking about what he was saying. They're talking about how the interview was held.
Yeah.
That's my point. That's because that guy knows. This is what I'm saying about sitting with people that know stuff. Conversation will flow. You would enjoy it. But if you sit down with someone that doesn't know much, they know that, okay, I don't know much about this person. So my conversation is going to be how I can banter, ask about how did you grow up, ask about, so in this country, wherever country you're from, how do you guys do this? Things that are kind of played out. But shout out to everyone doing their thing, man.
Listen. You know, everybody's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is doing their thing. You get me? This is the era that we are in right now. You get what I'm saying? But as you were talking, you brought up Drake and all that stuff, bro.
On purpose as well.
You know, for people that don't know, obviously, we didn't record last week.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was away.
Yeah, did anyone notice? Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying? I was away and everything. You know, which I'm not gonna lie, I missed you guys. Obviously, I missed you. I missed the viewers.
Man. For real.
You know, the listeners and everything.
I was at home doing this.
You got me. So shout everyone.
Yeah.
Shout everyone. But bro, listen. When I was away, obviously I was on my phone. A lot of shit was happening, bro. Which we're gonna jump into the Drake defamation case. Yeah. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And Saweetie and Sancho. I remember that because you're a football guy. You get what I'm saying? But we're gonna jump into all that and everything. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, do that. Subscribe to the channel. Press that button right now. You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
And also clip this and share this with your friends, whatever you want to do.
Come on.
Bro, so when I was away, boom, it came out that the defamation case between Drake and UMG over Not Like Us, obviously the beef with Kendrick, that has been thrown away out of court.
Rightly so.
And everybody on one side, everyone like, yes! You go, I mean, we knew this was gonna happen, this is some bullshit and everything. On this other side, you know, the Drake fans are like, oh, what the fuck, So his lawyers have obviously come out saying that they're gonna appeal it and everything, right? Where do you stand on that? First of all, just before you go, this was the reason why it was thrown away. Yeah. So it said the judge dismissed Drake's defamation case because she found the lyrics in Kendrick's diss track to be non-actionable opinion and hyperbole, not assertions of verifiable fact.
Exactly.
You go what I mean? So what is she saying? Okay, let me finish this. She reasoned that in the context of a rap battle filled with insults, a reasonable listener would not interpret those lyrics as the truth because defamation law requires statements that can be proven false. The court held that Drake's claim failed as a matter of law. So, if I can break it down, obviously, these are two people throwing insults and everything, right? Someone listening to that is listening to it for entertainment value. We don't think that Drake is out here and everything. You get what I mean? Or being a pedophile and all that. You get what I'm saying? Even though some people have put together montages and videos and everything trying to prove the case. But I don't really think if he was really that guy, we would think that he would probably be in jail by now. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So as people like us that grew up in hip-hop and everything, we've heard beef and diss tracks and everything, and they've said the worst to each of them. Yeah. But this is like the first time that we're seeing an artist say, oh, you know what, whatever you said to me and everything, so I'm going to sue you now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What do you think about that?
Oh, it goes back to the previous conversation. If you're not of the culture, there are things you would do and say, and people would know, that's not of, you're not of the culture. Let me take it back to Biggie and Tupac. They said the most violent things to themselves. Crazy. I get it. Different era. Social media, everyone is soft now, or people are more sensitive, or people are more reasonable now, so they would obviously overread or overanalyze things. But the truth is, like I said, Drake has proven, I say again, and listen, I love Drake music. There's a difference. I do some of his songs anyway, not the new ones, but I feel like Drake has just proven to everyone that Drake has never been a culture vulture, by the way. Drake has always been a culture appropriator. So, and which a lot of us do. We culturally appropriate things, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's done it in such a way that it's helped a lot of people. You know what I mean? He's helped put some artists on bigger platforms and stuff like that because of his, you know, his popularity and his status. But the truth is, he's not really part of that. So imagine this. I'm not a boxer, you're a boxer. And I'm saying, and before we boxed, I was always making jokes. When I see Tems, I'll knock him out, blah, blah, blah. And I'll even get like an effigy or like a mannequin in my room and I would put the camera, I'll be like, that's punch Tems. And one day, suddenly, it happened. Me and you had to fight. You knocked me out. Then after you've knocked me out, then I'll now go to the police station. And then say to them, he assaulted me. But the people around us will be like, wait, it's not you that have been trolling this guy for time that if you catch him, you knock him out, blah, blah, blah. You incited the violence. It's now happened, and now you're crying wolf. That's what Drake has done. First of all, I don't even think Kendrick wanted this to happen. I promise you, he didn't even want it. He was the one that first started with the whole, don't hide now, don't go, don't pretend now, come out. He did the whole AI 2-pack thing, rap it. He did a lot of madness. It got him, and he didn't know that, okay, this person is off the culture. That's what happens. So someone that really understands hip-hop in that sense, where when we diss, we don't joke. That's who he met with. He didn't meet with someone that is like a McMill when he did the whole McMill. McMill was not doing what I think he should do. Kendrick is a lyrical magician. So he knows how to put words into different aspects of a song to make you feel like, oh my days. Like, we know it's not believable. We know this, that Drake is not, we don't know, sorry. I would like to believe that he's not doing that. If he is, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Kendrick stripped him of everything that people think I say no one listen to Not Like Us. Take away the beat. I know we're all bumping to it. Take that, just remove the beat and listen to what this guy is saying. That's what you call, bro, that's a flogging.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hear you. But some people will push back and be like, but Kendrick started it, obviously, with I'm like, what's it called? F the big trees, big me, and all that kind of stuff. And also, the both of them have been trained this is 4 years ago. But that's not even my point. Let me focus on the whole lawsuit thing. Because we are seeing a lot of artists right now, quote unquote, people from the culture, like hip-hop artists and everything, filing lawsuits now. Like Cardi B, you know what I mean? She has sued a couple people.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion,
Yeah.
she has sued a couple people.
That's personal defamation, not beef. That's what I'm saying. No one cares if you do that. Yes, you should. If Kendrick was like a social media personality like us, where we're sitting down, we're talking and stuff like that, and we start to say the craziest things about Drake. Yes, he can sue me. Even though I'm like, this guy, man, come on. Before you're like, yes, you can. But once we're both rapping at each other, I'm sorry, the sports. Rap is a sport. I think people don't understand that rap is a sport. That's why we have what do you call it? The rap battles. People do and say the craziest things to each other. We know it's a sport. That's why it's art. I'm meant to make you believe. So that means all the movies we watch, we should start suing all the actors. I'm just saying because that's the level of what the judge is saying. That's what she's even trying to say.
Yeah.
Rap, what the whole situation is like a movie.
No, I agree with the judge.
Yeah.
Listen, I've always been one to say that I don't think that there should even be a lawsuit in the first place, right? But I'm kind of hitting on your point where you said different eras and everything, yeah? Because if it's the 90s or maybe 2000 or whatever the case is, right? You wouldn't really, even if someone said the crazy shit about you on radio or on podcasts or whatever the case is, you don't really see artists going out their way to sue people. So I'm looking at it, is it because there's a lot of money, endorsements, all those sort of things in play today?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at artists, playing around with a multi-million dollars endorsements and shit. You get what I mean? So when that comes into play, lawsuits will come into play.
I love the fact you said that, but that's because of the internet. Because these companies don't really verify a lot of times. So companies will see that a certain statement or a certain word is like trending, and they will run with it because they're trying to protect their brand. So for instance, if I'm with Nike and someone goes, I punched a child, and it gathers momentum, whether it's true or not, Nike will call me up and say, yo, you're going to cool off for a bit until we know what's going on, right?
So-
That's what artists don't want.
Yeah, so is it wrong then? If that's the case then,
Mm.
yeah, if companies are trying to cover their selves and everything, protect their brand and everything, is it wrong if I know that, just like you said, something comes out there, whoever I'm signed to or in business with is going to drop me like bad habit, right? Is it wrong for me to now say, hey, hell no, now I'm going to sue you now for defaming my name, at least to prove a point to some of these people that, hey, listen, that's not who I am.
Absolutely. Yes, you can, but only if the person that you're in this tussle with is not doing the same thing you're doing. So now, if Kendrick was saying all these things and Drake just stayed quiet and Drake never engaged, yes, Drake should.
Drake and Kendrick's stuff is different.
Yeah.
I'm just having a general conversation.
Oh, yeah. No,
because
general
the likes of
conversation, yeah,
Meg
absolutely.
and Caddy
Yeah.
suing now. Well, now with the Drake and Kendrick thing, yeah, I think it's all bullshit for Drake to go sue.
Yeah.
Because we have seen, bro, people should go listen to No Verseline. You know what I mean? People should go
Yes, go listen to No
listen
Verse,
to
man.
Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah,
You got me? Nas was calling Jay-Z gay.
bruh.
Back when it wasn't cool to be out here being gay like that.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Like, you get me? So he really, like, he went in.
And one
so
of
to
the
bottom
worst.
we're going in and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I looked at the whole Kendrick Drake thing and everything, I enjoyed the diss songs and all this kind of stuff. I thought it was entertainment and everything. And when I look at Drake going about the way he was going about it, remembering how he went about it when he defeated Meek Mill, he was dancing on that man's grave and shit. Meek Mill went downhill since then. Obviously lost Nicki Minaj since then. Went to jail. Like, he was Ja Rule 2.0. You get what I'm saying? And Drake was cool with it. You get me?
That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
looking at him, okay, now you have tasted that defeat. Bro, just take it to the chin and just move on the next
But that's what, to all of you watching, that's the difference between a culture vulture and a cultural appropriator. People that appropriate things don't understand what they're appropriating, right? Because they've got this massive cachet, they've got this massive power, social media power, social currency. They think they can just do whatever they want and say whatever they want. And they don't know how to take it because guess what? They've never been in that position before. Now, if you grew up in the hood, like your Kendrick, you think if Kendrick was Drake, you think Kendrick would be suing? No, Kendrick has moved on. Why? Because that's the art. It's an art. One of the worst disses ever, which I think could have spiraled into something worse, which probably did. We don't know yet. You know, still in the air because, of course, we don't know. We've got so many documentaries about it. Hit Them Up. Tupac. Hit Them Up, this tune. Bro, a man started a song with, that's why I F your B. Huh? You know, some men have got fragile ego. What if he just went home and say, did you do that? And killed this person. Look at how that even spirals. It's a ripple effect.
Bro, people forgot that Jay-Z said to Nas, you know who, you know what. Let's keep it between me and you. He was talking about Nas's baby mom, bro. He was saying that he fucked her in the backseat of the car.
I don't think people understand.
You got me?
These
So,
things go far like
people,
that.
like people don't understand and everything. And to me, you know, I just think it's a social media thing. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these artists, they look at social media and see the narrative running rampant and everything.
It's a bubble, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
And
bubble.
they just do it. But do you think, because, hey, we are Afrobeat guys, for people that don't know out there, right? Do you think something like that, because we've seen a similar thing, now it wasn't done in a music format, this was done online by two of our biggest artists out there, Wizkid and Davido. If people don't understand, was it last year or 2 years ago, yeah, when the both of them were going crazy on X.
At each other.
Yeah. And Davido said, allegedly, that Wizkid is a crackhead. Yeah. That Wizkid is a crackhead.
That's funny as hell.
Who's out here beating his baby mama and all that, right?
crazy.
And Wizkid was saying that Davido was out here cheating on his baby. Like, the both of them went crazy. So when we look at this whole Kendrick...
It's good. They
shit,
are
bro.
really goats.
Mate,
They are the greatest of
listen,
us.
that shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. when we look at Kendrick
my
and
days.
Drake now, right, and look at Davido and Wizkid, do you think, right, that there's gonna be a point where some of these artists are gonna start suing each other? Because I made this argument when I was speaking to somebody at the time. I said, bro, these people are online saying this, forgetting that they are signed to different international companies. Like, they have millions of dollars behind them. You know what I mean? Like, if they were in America or if they were in the UK, imagine what would have happened to Wizkid.
Yeah.
You know, if he was out here, you know, being involved in domestic violence and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they are lucky that, okay, cool, they are quote-unquote international artists, but they are also Afrobeat artists.
Yeah, they're not taking them seriously like that.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't take them seriously like that.
Yeah, and I think these record labels actually mirror how your country, how you are, and your culture. We know how, especially in Nigeria, I can only speak for Nigeria because I'm from Nigeria, right? So I don't want to generalize over African countries. We know how the turnaround, or should I say the domestic violence is not specifically frowned upon that much. You know what I'm saying? Because again, let's remember, in Nigeria, smacking someone is like a norm, especially like a parent to a child and stuff like that. People just, yeah. So the abusive part of it is not the norm, but a lot of people do it. And we don't have a high percentage of arrests or people getting locked up for that. We don't have that. So that's like something that will be frowned upon here because it's a crime. In Nigeria, it's a crime, but it's not treated as, the biggest thing, because those people, most of them have like normalized it because of their background and how they've grown up, yeah? So in this case, these other labels are seeing it. This is how they work. What would affect our pockets? That's what we're going to address. If it's not going to affect our pocket, we don't care. So now, whatever has come out, or the allegations, or tweeting at each other, blah, 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 these record labels are looking, are they going to cancel Wiz in Nigeria? Nah, they wouldn't. Never mind it. Let it blow off. It's not real. It's not real. Vice versa, if you did that over here, they already know as soon as you do put in those kind of allegations, before you know it, the police are informed to do an investigation. Quickly, you see on Twitter, the Met police will be like, we've been alerted to blah, 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 da, 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 da. So now it makes it look like it's real. You think Nigerian police have got time to be like, we were on Twitter and we saw Davido say Wizkid. They don't have time for that. So these record labels don't care, just the same way the country don't care about its people.
But then, would you have felt that type of way? Yeah. What would that be your reaction if Wizkid decided to sue Davido?
I would, for me personally, I think he would have been within his rights. But at the same time, I'll be like, bro, come on, you both engaged in it. I always say this. If me and Tobes starts to fight and I punch Tobes first and Tobes just look at me, I punch him again, Tobes just look at me. Tobes has every right to go to the police. He's not engaged. This, at the moment he even do this and I dodge it, bro, you shouldn't be going to the police. Because that punch, if he hit me, what would happen? Bro, we both engaged. So what are you talking about? If you don't engage in stuff or you've never done it, yes, you can go report. That's not snitching. That's fact. That's, I didn't do nothing to you. What you doing? But I don't think, if I was Wiz anyway, we know it wouldn't go anywhere in terms of suing. I would only do suing when my career is almost like finished. That's when I'll be suing artists. I'm telling you guys, for free. When I know that, my song is not popping anymore in the scene I've done, bro, come and see. Every other day suing. I'll be suing up like for what he said in 2010. Just to stay in the limelight. I'm telling you what I'll do for free if I was an artist. But that's what I'll use suing for. It has to be something that...
Yeah, but the thing is though, sorry I cut you off, but where are you going to sue though? Are you going to sue in Nigeria? Because if you're going to sue in Nigeria, unless you got the clout and the money, your suing shit is not going to go nowhere, bro. They're going to drag that shit out, bro.
You're absolutely right. And that's why I can't... That's why man, it's a shame, man. Nigerians, especially the Nigerians that live in Nigeria, the ones that like to sue and do this stuff, they've made it into a thing that is not as potent. Every other day, a random person on social media will be like, you see them post a letter from the lawyer. And I'm like, is this how suing is in Nigeria? Like, they just, bro, I don't know if you've seen it. It's for fun.
Yeah, bro.
For fun. Someone just put on their post, alert from my lawyer. Season. I'm like, oh, for defamation. And I'm like, bro, this is not how to do it. This is why it's not as powerful as it should be. Over here, once man says sue, you see how we all take it seriously. Like,
yeah, but that's the same thing in America as well. Like, bare people sue for bullshit.
But
I think it was 2 days ago or 3 days ago when LeBron James decided to do he did this whole what's it called again? The decision 2.0.
Oh,
You get me?
yes.
Yeah, that everybody thought that he was gonna be
He was
retired and
retired,
everything, but that was a thing for Hennessy or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
You get what I mean? A Lakers fan sued LeBron James for $800. You get me? For I think he thought that LeBron James was gonna retire or something.
Yep.
So I think he went and bought a ticket, something like that.
Yeah.
You get me? Only to find out that it was an ad and everything. He sued LeBron for $800.
That's good. That's good.
You got me? But my point is, people sue for bad shit, bro.
No, but that's legit. If you notice, Americans sue for things that they know they're liable to sue for. They're doing it because they know the what's it called, the law. So it's like a loophole. The Nigerians that are suing, what are you suing for? You are actually guilty of the thing someone said. A person said that your product is bad. You're suing that this person should cease and desist from talking about the bad product. Bro, do you understand how wild that is? Someone is coming online to say, hey guys, look, this phone evidently is not a good phone. Because why is it not a good phone? We can't confirm if it's original. We can't confirm if it's fake. And then the person pulls it apart to show us there are no model numbers. Then I come out and say, I'll sue you to cease and desist from talking about the phone I make. Are you high? What are you talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think it wouldn't work in this instance, especially like for your Wiz or Burna and stuff. It wouldn't work. Why? Because first of all, those guys have got egos. Second of all, they won't be taken seriously because it's not something really serious in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think we should introduce that. I would advise artists.
I don't think so.
I would
bro.
advise artists do it when you're at the twilight of your career.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Come on.
You get me? All of them, they talk shit and everything.
I know,
You get
they
me?
do.
So I don't.
Unfortunately, they should have done it in music.
I kind of wish that's my point. I kind of wish that they actually put it in music.
If they
you
had.
get what I'm saying? Yeah, they should put it in music. Now I don't know how that's gonna sound.
No, it sounds great.
Depending on the kind of music because of the kind of music that we do.
Yeah.
You get me? Like obviously, hip hop is more for spoken word type of thing.
Yeah.
Over the beats.
Yeah.
You know, us is groove in it. So I don't know how that's gonna.
Oh no,
come
it will sound great because Kelly Handsome has done it. Shout out to all the people that know Kelly Handsome. Kelly Handsome has done it. If we had time, you just play any of Kelly Handsome this tune. You would be like, this is a jam.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Emma has done it.
No. It's cool. Now Emma is a rap in it. You know
I know.
what I'm saying?
But he's done it in a
so-
melodic way that you're like, okay, cool. This sounds like a this. Apart from maybe if he's doing the raps, but I'm talking about it's even got a chorus in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So these guys can do it. I see them rap or make songs about stuff. Let's be real. Afrobeat is hip hop anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I call Afrobeat is that guy that would put on a hat and a mask, but we know who the person is. And the guy's there pretending like we can't see him. That's what Afrobeat is. Afrobeat is.
I don't see it, bro.
Nah, Afrobeat is.
Fam, how is Wizkid gonna diss Davido? Davido, I go kick your mouth, I go beat your head.
Stuff.
You got me? I will shoot you with the bitches in my bed. Is that what's... Nah, louder, bro.
No, bro, that's not the kind of that. I never want to hear that.
You got me? You got me?
No, the
I'm
voice-
pulling up with a girl at night and I see you. I'm gonna bust your head with a bottle. Like,
He could have done. You see what he did on Big Time, the song with Odumodoblvck. He could have just switched those lyrics
Bro.
and put "When I catch you on the street, you know what I mean? When I hit you in the head, when I catch you, I'm gonna squeeze you on your neck."
I love that, bro.
That'd be wild.
But you know what, bro?
Yeah.
That tune is crazy. That tune is crazy.
Verse of the year, easy.
Listen,
Verse of the year, easy.
hey, non-Nigerians out there, obviously, if you guys don't know who Odumodoblvck is, go check him out. You get what I'm saying? Like, my man is going crazy. This album, I like the album.
It's
You
too
get what I'm
long though.
saying?
It's too long though, but yeah.
I don't mind it. You know what I mean? The songs are dope and everything, yeah. But that song with Wizkid, yeah, bro.
Easy.
That is not even Odumodu featuring Wizkid.
Yeah.
I think it's Odumodu intro Wizkid. Like, he did his thing and just stepped out of the way, and Wizkid just went berserk.
From what I know, though, that's Wizkid's song. He gave it to Odumodu. So
I thought the same thing as well.
yeah, he gave it to
I thought the same thing as well. You get what I'm saying? Because, bro, that tune, let me just play just a little snippet of it, bro. That tune is crazy.
Yeah, if you've not seen my reaction to that, go check it out. I actually cried because that tune is, the layers were crazy, man. It's a roller coaster.
It's not, bro. It's crazy, bro. You get what I'm saying? Now, listen, for people that have not obviously had a song and everything, Odumodu, Big Time, featuring Wizkid. Bro, listen, this right here, in my opinion, this right here, in my opinion, is the verse of the year, bro.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's verse of the year, 100%. There's no
Verse of the year, bro.
This is not even an opinion thing. This is facts. Bring another guy on one song that's gone in Afrobeats anyway.
Verse
that's
of
got
the
this
year,
verse. A guy took you back to when he was 19, 20. I'm talking, this was Wiz in 2011. That's the Wiz that, man.
I know.
He was just on a roll. He didn't even stop, bro. The man did not even stop. So
My
you know
man
what I'm
just
saying?
went crazy, bro.
Went crazy. Man did chorus, verse, chorus.
Bro,
That's crazy, bro.
that's actually crazy. Why do you think, yeah? Because I'm looking at Odumodoblvck and everything, yeah. Why do you think he is having this sort of breakthrough that he's really having? Like, it seems like every one of the big guys fuck with him, right? The artists, the fans are gravitating towards him and everything, right? Because he dropped this album, it's in the charts and everything, the Nigerian charts, the African charts, and all that kind of stuff, right? Why do you think he's having the success that he's having, though?
I think Odumodu is having this success because he's being himself. He's not faking anything. So he's one of those guys that he's worked so hard to get to where he is right now. And he's then realized the Nigerian market, just have the people that love you and everyone else can suck themselves. That's what it is. Just don't care. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why man he writes in caps. He doesn't care. Like, he really wants to disturb the status quo, which I like. And also I have a feeling Odumodu meets up with these guys. When he meets them, he goes, Baba, me, I know they support anyone. No, me, I like your music. Or I just did. That's what I think Odumodu is doing to all these guys. He will meet, like, I don't call him Wizkid. I call him Wizkid. He will meet Wizkid now and tell him, Baba, listen, now you be the guy, man. When I grow, he will meet Davido and say something. So now, naturally, between those three, they're looking at him like, oh, this guy's got the buzz now. If I say to him, nah, I don't want to do a song, it's going to confirm that I'm actually beefing Burna or Davido, vice versa. You get it? And I feel like these artists are protecting that. So we know that they might not like each other, but I feel like they're always protecting that against people knowing. And they don't want it to hurt their momentum. Because remember, these guys are like now the OGs. Someone like Odumodoblvck, the momentum is on his side. So actually, it pays Wiz to be on an Odumodu track than Odumodu being on Wiz's track, because Wiz is a certified artist.
I think Wiz is good. I hear you.
He's a certified guy, but let's be real. That's what the Nigerian industry is about. Who's hot? Who can we jump on? So now you see people doing songs with Mavo, people doing songs with what's his name? All the other guys that like are popping now. Why? Because that's how it is. The Nigerian market works on trend. You see, like Wiz will put on his story, maybe listen to Famous Pluto. Let's be real, 20 years ago, I don't think that would be happening. But because they now see that these are the guys that are popping in the scene. So if I'm seen with this person, people are going to rate me more and be like, oh, you're doing the OG work. Because right now, these guys are the OGs. Like, if I was an artist and I go, yo, Wiz, can I get a verse? And Wiz is like, not sure because I don't think you're popping enough. I would get it. Because I know once I start to pop, I don't even need to reach out to Wiz now. Someone who just, hey, look, that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he doesn't like them or they don't like each other. I'm talking about Odumodu and all these other guys. But the truth is, he's the one that is actually, at the moment, popping in the sense of he's very loud, he's flamboyant, he's very confident. He's very intentional. He's not hiding, doing shy. He's even telling Black Bones, come out, let's talk, let's fight, let's beef. Do you get it? Why the other guys are there talking through the corners and they're just talking. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Odumodu. I like people that are like, yo, this is what it is. Let's do it.
The only person on this album that I kind of wish that Odumodu featured was MI.
Oh yeah. Well, I can understand why.
I hear it with Mode 9.
Oh, Mode 9's verse. Oh my days.
That was a decent tune. Like that was Mode 9 reminded me why he's one of the best to do it.
In Africa. If not the greatest, he's the best. Yeah,
you know what I mean? One of the best to do it in Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he reminded me very quickly and everything. But I kind of wish that he had MI.
I can see why, because MI is going through a thing now. MI needs to release his album. This is what I'm saying. And there's this whole thing with Odumodu is dissing AQ, and AQ is friends with MI. So there's a lot of unnecessary mess that I don't think MI wants to be part of. There's a crazy triangles that I don't think MI wants to be part of. Also with Odumodoblvck, I don't think he wants to be part of those triangles as well. As much as he rates MI and he likes MI, and he's always like, you can see there was a video a couple of months ago before this album came out. Odumodu went to meet Emma at some conference. I don't know what it was actually, like a conference or whatever, and he was there talking and stuff like that. I could see that he went there to try and link up for a verse, and probably they have a verse, but then this Black Bones, AQ, all these people that are so close to MI, and MI's like, I don't want it to be seen as I'm taking sides. So bro, see that song? I know it's gonna be the 24th song on your album. Cut it, make it 23. When everything is done, when I release my album and people have forgotten all about this beef, I would, you can put it out as a single. That's what I think. I just think that. And it's just a smart move, because that way now the attention is not on the whole Chocolate City and all that stuff.
But I also think that the whole beef thing is a bit useless, if you ask me. It's a bit stupid. You get me? Because the way the rap scene is right now, you have the likes of Black Bones there right now, obviously Odumodoblvck and everything. Like, who wouldn't like to see the both of them on the same track? Like,
they've done it before.
Yeah. But I'm talking about right now that the both of them are really buzzing and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was excited to listen to Odumodu and Mode 9. I would have been so ecstatic to hear Odumodu and MI. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion,
that's true.
Because in my opinion, people might disagree with me. I think that MI is the GOAT.
Oh, MI is a better... no, they're looking at me already. I'm going to repeat what I've tweeted.
I think MI is the GOAT.
MI is a better rapper than Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a better artist than MI.
Stop it.
Yep. Bro, I'll repeat that for the people at the back. MI is a better rapper than Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a better artist than MI.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay. One day we'll come back to this video. I might be
Oh
gone.
my God. I can't believe this is where you went to, bro.
I'm sorry. Trust me.
This took a left turn, bro. You almost hit the fucking pole, bro. With this one, fam.
Man said I took the ball.
Bro,
corner.
Fam, bro.
Trust me.
To
those that know,
this took a left turn, bro. You almost hit the fucking concrete pole over there.
To those that know what I'm saying. Trust me. Am I a
Stop
better rapper than Jay-Z? And I'm saying this from a guy that Jay-Z is my number one rapper, by the way. But I'm letting you know now.
Jay-Z is clearly not your number one. For you to say that, it's clearly not your number one.
Okay.
Bro, this is someone. I'm not about someone. I listened to every track of MI. Yeah, when I listened to MI, and this was when Lil Wayne was on his run and everything. Yeah, I listened to MI. I said, this guy sounds so much like Wayne. Like, you get what I'm saying?
MI?
Yeah. Bro.
Oh, you mean double entendres?
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
double entendres, like all those sort of things and everything. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Wayne, mixtape Wayne, when Wayne was.
I know the run you're talking about. Yeah, that run.
Bro, MI came out at that time. He was the closest to Wayne. Like, you get what I'm saying? With what the shit he was saying, the way he was saying it, the way he was twisting and turning his voice and everything. Like,
you see? No. He's confirming what I'm saying.
But never once. Because even that Wayne, never once did I say, shit, Wayne is better than Hov.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's because you couldn't say that. Why?
Stop it.
Because you couldn't say that. Why? Because guess what? The respect you had for Hov.
No.
I'm saying
it's because I've heard some crazy shit from Hov.
Trust me. No one can tell me about Hov, bro. Like, me and Hov, we've had tea together. You get me?
Wait. Oh, wait. So you choose the dinner over 500,000, yeah?
Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000. Fuck Jay-Z. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga, give me $500,000. Man, I don't want. Who want to take a sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000?
You'd be surprised.
It's some people say they want to sit on his lap then. Yeah, they want to jump on his lap and talk to him like he's Santa Claus. Yeah, tell me what you know, Jay-Z. No, nigga, I don't want to know a mother. Give me that $500,000. I know what to do with this here now. Yeah, I know what to do. Fuck his conversation. Yeah, it worked for him. It might not work for me.
Right.
You choose the number 100,000.
1,000,000%.
I hear
Hey,
you.
what am I? You know the only thing, and this is one problem. Not problem, but it's natural. It's going to be always natural. MI, where is he born? In Nigeria. I swear, if MI was even British, oh my days.
No. I do agree with you
Then
that
imagine
also plays
MI
a role.
was an American. Oh my. So they're saying things MI said in some songs, right? I swear down. I'm going, wait, hold on a minute. What? How did it come up with that? And then you realize, the only difference is people will not see it as believable because he lives in Nigeria.
I agree. I agree that plays a role in some of these artists.
He just said to you guys,
No.
Double Entendre, how he was sounding like Wayne and all of that stuff. You know what? Who does that well? A rapper.
No.
Now, an artist is someone that can make his song believable, rap, pivot into a businessman. That's what artist is.
No, see, I hear you. Like, when I look at MI and everything, he's head and shoulders over most of all these guys from Nigeria. Like, it's not even close. You know what I'm saying? So, you are singing to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to really...
Sorry, can you do me a favor, please? Can you go on your phone and just want these people just to hear just a simple line? Right. What's it called? Go to Chocolate City on YouTube. Just type Chocolate City Cypher. Just type Chocolate City Cypher. Just listen to the first bar. It's just something smooth. By the way, this is MI past his as people like to say, it's past his peak. By the way, so I want you guys to understand that MI has no business rapping like this. He's married. He's now a full-fledged, getting into a businessman. Like, he's jaded. There should be no reason, because rap is like football. It gets to a stage, yes, you can still have it in you, but the cadence and how you deliver it, gone. And just let it go. That's what my guy Drake is suffering from. He doesn't know when to let it go. That's why he's fighting shadows and stuff. But anyway, back to Emma.
Yeah. No, see, people can go listen to it, because I just went on YouTube right now. They have... The one from last year, 1 year ago.
Oh no,
6 years ago.
The one the most latest one. That's why for that would be on there. But
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what, people
go
listen to it.
Go listen to
man.
it.
You get what I'm saying? But listen, salute to him. Salute to Odumodoblvck, man. Great shit.
Facts.
Salute to Wiz, bro. Salute to Wiz. Bro.
Yeah, he smashed it.
Bad Bunny.
BB.
So Bad Bunny has been tipped to, obviously...
Tipped or it's been confirmed?
It's been confirmed.
Oh, okay.
It's tipped, yeah. To perform at the Super Bowl and everything. And the internet went crazy about it, right? Obviously, the Hispanics and the Latinos are excited about it.
But the Black Americans are upset.
You know what I mean? The Black Americans and the white Americans.
They're so upset.
You know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, it even got to the point where the white Americans said, listen, there's this group... Charlie Kirk's thing said that on that day that they're gonna do
their own
halftime thing and everything. Because a lot of white people were saying, yo, like, we could have had some sort of like rock or country artists and everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're doing Latino right now. Like, you get what I'm saying?
But they forget that the NFL is it's not like it is a business where you have to cater to every single. That's as much as they may not want to do it, you have to cater to every single market. Especially
in recent years.
Exactly.
Because they are looking at the international market now.
You have to be seen as being inclusive. You can't just focus on black, Latino, white. Suddenly now we had like black 4 in the back-to-back. Of 4 years in a row, back to back, 3 or 4 years in a row, and now they're like, "Ooh, if we do it the 5th time, they're gonna say, what's going on here? Is it because Jay-Z's involved? Jay-Z's being biased." But
I don't even think that's it.
I know it's not. You
get me? I don't even think that's it. I think it's a thing where, because it came out before Bad Bunny, it came out that they reached out to Taylor Swift. She turned it down. Yeah, she did. You got me? They reached out to Adele. She turned it down and everything, and then Bad Bunny came out. You know, but I just think that the NFL and the NBA they are going international right now.
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
which is the reason why they're doing the London games,
Big facts.
or Saudi Arabia game, Riyadh,
Yeah.
and you know, different things right now because they are looking for that international market right now.
Make more money.
You get what I'm
know
saying? Like I think it was a couple days ago where the NFL was in London and shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you're looking for that market, at some point for your halftime show, you will have to bring in some of the biggest artists from those other markets.
Yes, absolutely.
And people don't forget, because I was having this conversation in the group chat with a couple of my boys and everything, and one of my boys said something which I agreed. He said, listen, if Bad Bunny is on there right now, yeah, when it comes to performance-wise, nobody should say anything about any international artist now. You get what I mean? Being on the Super Bowl stage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I said, you know what? That's true. But on the other side of the coin, you also have to look at the numbers and everything, because you're looking at Beyonce. How many numbers did she? How many viewership did she bring in? Usher, how many? Rihanna, like you're talking about over 200 million views and all that kind of shit, right? Someone like Bad Bunny, how many is he really gonna bring in? Now we don't know. I would say he's gonna bring in a lot because of the Latino community and everything. The Hispanic community and everything. He's like the biggest guy.
Yeah.
And if you look at in America, you have the white, and then I think the closest to the white would be the Latinos and the Hispanics and everything.
Yeah.
Before you start talking about the Indians and the Asians and the Africans and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So he's really
I heard he did
up
really
there.
well with his tour in Puerto Rico.
Oh
So
yeah.
So it's easy. It's easy stuff.
Like my man is doing numbers
Bro,
and shit.
he's an actor as
It's
well.
crazy.
He's been in some movies, as much as I think he overdoes it sometimes in the movies. But yeah, you know, he's in few movies. Like, he's a proper star.
But people tend to forget that this is not the first time of him being on the Super Bowl stage as well.
Yeah.
I believe it was 2010 or something when they brought up Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
He was on there.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, he performed
briefly and everything. So he's been featured and everything.
Yeah.
Now this is the first time that
He's
he's
headlining.
He's headlining his own stage and
Yeah.
everything. You know. So kudos to him. But I wanted to shift this. Because if the NFL is doing this right now, if Bad Bunny is on there right now, how far are we? I'm talking about Afrobeats.
Yeah, how far
are we from getting to that Super Bowl stage?
How far is it if you walk from here to Nigeria? How far is that?
Hey! So are you saying that we still have a very long way to go?
Bruh. The closest person I can see on that stage, only two people.
Who and who?
Tems and Burna Boy.
I'm surprised that you said Tems.
I don't do this. You know this guy.
I'm surprised that you said Tems.
You can't be surprised. I told you Tems is playing in a different pool. Bro, listen, this is the football pitch Afrobeats are playing. Tems is there. She's kicking. She's not even, she doesn't have bowlers on her. She's kicking the ball against the post back and forth, just practicing. And people are like, whoa, she can play. That's what she's doing. Tems is not part of these guys. She's gone.
So are you saying that they are going to be headlining?
No. Bro, that's why I say,
Featuring.
how far is it to walk? Yeah, she feature. I'm saying being on that stage is the
Yeah.
closest person I can see to. It's only those two.
Right.
Burna Boy and Tems.
I slightly disagree with you
Okay.
in a way. I agree with you for the most part, but in a way I slightly disagree, right? Because I've always been the one to say that we still have a long way to go before we get to that stage, right? But when I look at the move that the likes of the NBA, which obviously Burna Boy was on the NBA stage and everything, the halftime show and all that stuff, right? And or rather All-Star Weekend. something
All-Star
that.
Weekend,
Yeah. So when I look at the move that the NBA and the NFL are making now, right? Going into this other markets now, the African market. Like, bro, I think it was Gracie May. There was shitloads of, African,
Yeah, they had the
influencers and everything.
Yeah, they had a
That went to the
event.
NFL show and the after parties and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's not for the biggest team, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
But
that
they were
idea.
there as well, and you are not having a lot of African players
Exactly.
that are in tune with their culture.
Yes.
I've forgotten this brother's name, bro. He's from Ghana. Like,
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah,
he wears.
yeah.
He wears the
Yeah,
Ghanaian
Ghanaian
attire and
stuff.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you're having this brand, the NFL brand right now, right? Chasing all these markets. right? If you asked me this about 5 years ago, I would have given the answer that you gave, right? And say, oh, I don't think. But the way things are looking, I think it's nearer than we think. Now, I'm not saying that any of them are going to headline. I'm talking about featuring.
Yeah, I can
You
see
get what
that.
I'm saying?
It's still far off, but I
Yeah.
can see that happening.
I'm talking about featuring.
Yeah.
Because, bro, it was just a couple days ago that we saw Coldplay. And who was on the stage with Coldplay?
Ira,
Apart from Ira Star. Tems as well.
Tems, yeah.
Tems was on the stage with Coldplay.
But that's a bigger play there, though. See what I did there, Coldplay. Play.
No. When you really deep it, that's what I'm saying, though.
I get.
me?
No, I agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah.
It's well established. But my point is this: with the NBA thing, it's an All-Star weekend, right? So they're really not performing to a massive group, to a large amount of fans, right? NFL, the Super Bowl is not just the Super Bowl anymore. It's possibly the biggest event in America. It's
Yes.
one of the biggest events in America.
Yes.
So that one is you need the top of the top. That's why they pick the cherry at the top to perform. Bad Bunny is a big bro. He's one, if not the biggest artist on your social media streaming platforms or your social streaming platform, your digital streaming platforms.
Yeah, but is Black Bunny, depending on how you look at it, some people can say Bad Bunny is Latin America biggest.
And
is he America biggest? Because a lot of white Americans
they
don't
listen,
really,
like I
don't
said,
really fuck with his music.
Bad
like that.
Bunny brought in, how much did they say again? He brought in. I want you guys to understand how the NFL works. This is no beans. This is not small child's play. He generated close to definitely over $100 million to Puerto Rico in just that week or whatever he's doing. That,
Yeah.
bro, you must be crazy to be able to do that.
No, he's a big deal.
Exactly. NFL looked at it and go, huh? Come over here, my son. Come. Yes, open, red carpet. Come on. That's what they care about. They care about the money. They don't care about this. First of all, Nigerians don't have there's no big, what's it called? Audience for NFL in Nigeria. That's one. Ain't no one sitting down there in their homes going, anything you see or from a Nigerian in Nigeria or people on internet, it's just pop culture stuff. People are just trying to jump on the wagon and because it's social
yes,
trendy. That's it.
I agree with you. But now this is where back to our conversation, where I'm saying, right, if a Bad Bunny can perform in Puerto Rico and some of these Latin American countries or whatever that are poor, right, and this guy can do it over there. This is where some of our artists, like the Burners, the Wiz, the Davidos and everything, they should do some sort of a concert in Nigeria, because that's how you're gonna say, listen, this is how much I'm generating, in my country.
Imagine what I can bring to yours.
Imagine when I'm on your stage, all those people are gonna be tuned in and everything.
Yeah.
Because yes, you're doing it in America, but once again, for example, if you go to a Burna Boy concert now, you will say 70% of the money generated might be from Africans. You go what I mean? Like, so, okay, cool. How do we really gauge that? You go what I mean? But if a Burna Boy, if this is concert thing or whatever, festival thing works out and all that stuff, right? Does this in Nigeria. Boom.
Amazing.
And we see 100 million views. Right? He goes to Ghana. Another 100 million views. You go, I mean, or let's say he goes to Ghana now. 200 million views because you have Ghanaians and Nigerians watching. All that stuff, right? Bro, the NFL can look at that and be like, you know what, bro? We are trying to touch Africa. We are trying to reach Africa. We now have African players in this and everything, Let's bring on this guy to feature
Absolutely.
with this other
But
guy.
guess what the NFL will do with that though? Because we know we have to be real ourselves. These people don't rate you as you think. What they'll do is, Burna is doing that. Okay, this is what we do. Burna, you're gonna come with Davido, Wizkid. They're gonna bring all the big stars in Africa they think can bring in the numbers. That's what they'll do.
Yeah, so
That's great. That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
great. That's a whole
That would be amazing.
Another market to this guy.
And I say, if I was part of the NFL team, that would be the number one thing I'll be what's it called, suggesting to my guys in within 3 years. Guys, let's come up with a project plan. What can we do? Because guess what? Just like they've done in the past, in during the Super Bowl, Usher would have like 4 minutes. Someone else would come and do 2 minutes. Then in all of under that 15, it would be amazing. Amazing.
If the money is right, because you said something right now. If the money is right, do you
absolutely
think,
they'll do it?
Do you think Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido will be on that stage?
Bro, even if the money is not right, my people love foreigners. They'll be there.
I don't think it's a foreigner thing. I don't think it's a foreigner thing. I just think, bro, that's the biggest stage in the world, bro.
That's what I just said. You don't need no extra money that much. They will give you something that, yes, you deserve. They won't they won't put any extra on top. You will be there on that stage.
Yeah, but the reason why I push back a little bit is I don't think is a thing where they just love foreigners and they just gonna do it. Bro, that's the biggest stage in the world.
I'm talking about Nigerians in general.
Yeah.
The way they gravitate towards anything foreign. I promise you, if NFL touch Wiz now on his shoulder, the way he would turn, his neck will break.
As he should.
Exactly my point. That's why I'm saying to you that it will work that way without the money, really.
Yeah, but the reason I'm pushing back is you made it sound as if that's a shade.
It's not a shade. It's fact. That's how these guys are. Burna would do anything when it comes to his foreign guys. He would do anything for them. Same thing. Bro, we know these things. It's not their fault. I'm not even trying to slight them. That's their nature because they've been allowed to do that. So because the average Nigerian person looks up to a foreign person. Like I said, if you were white right now, you won't be where you are, bro. And you're talking about Afrobeats. Bro, you're out of here. Come on, let's be real. That's the same thing. It's the same mentality these other artists come to the UK to do. You don't come in here to sit down with the authentic people that want to talk about Afrobeats. No, they want to go and reach. That's what they care about. Bro, that's it. That's how Nigerians actually have been built. We've been built in every way to export. Our oil, gone. Footballers, gone. Bro, we have a whole football team that don't even play in the Nigeria. Don't let me go into a rant, bro. Come on, man. We know these things, man. These guys are not serious people, man. We know, bro. You can give an average Nigerian man something from a foreign guy. See the way he will work hard because he in his mind is thinking, I just need to do this right, then they'll call me again. With another Nigerian guy, you just be dragging it to be dry.
I can't fault them, though.
Exactly my point. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you're shading them. I'm not shading them. You get me? No. You're shading them. I can't fault it because the thing is, the way the music system is set up.
Exactly.
Whether we like it or not, right? I guess my point to you is, if we are the ones, if in Nigeria, right, let's say the Grammys is in Nigeria and all that stuff is Nigeria and everything, right? Now, obviously, everybody will be playing the game to get that in Nigeria, right? But the Grammys and the Super Bowl and all this stuff, it's in America. You know what I'm saying? It's a Western thing.
Right.
That is the biggest platform in the world.
But the validation is what I'm talking about. You don't see any... Bro, this is fact. No race on earth seeks more validation from foreigners than the black race. This is something we know. It's just fact, and that's fine. Bro, there's certain things in life, it's not the greatest, but it's okay. We're breathing, we're well, that's fine. I really don't care. I care deep down, but it's like, it's part of life. That's it. No other race cares so much about what the brother from the left side is talking about, the right side. It's only us. Why? Because we've had to struggle for every single thing.
Yeah.
That's why. So for us, it's like, man, how can I get? That's the pinnacle. Even the people that are not doing the greatest things ever, like there's some people that I promise you, they're not of your race. You're doing greater stuff than them. They will be looked at as they're doing the madness. You've been doing it. He's all right.
That's a fact.
He's all right. You know what I'm saying? So if the Super Bowl come now, I would advise them to even go. I would tell them, don't even take too much money. Just even say, can you do it on pro bono or just do it for free? Because the return will be good.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl does not pay though.
I know.
Yes, they will pay for your stage, your production.
Yes.
But they don't pay.
Of course, I know. That's what I'm saying to you. So I'm saying, if whatever they offer, even if they say, can you bring your band? Yes. What else can you do for free? Yes. I just want to be on that stage. Yeah, that's all I care about. That's it. I'm done. Same thing with Grammys and that. But shout out to our brothers. But can I just say, imagine, just for a second, I just imagine we're talking about Super Bowl. Just imagine that Burna, Wiz, all of these guys come together and say, we're going to do a 5-city tour in Nigeria. When I say 5 cities, I'm talking about the key cities in Nigeria because I don't expect them to travel. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that'll be monumental, That would be
great.
that would be so monumental because they have this draw right now. They do have this cachet right now that would bring a lot of international people to the country just to one vibe. Another thing,
Do you know what? Let me push back on that. We would like to believe that, yeah, but how is that gonna work, bro? I always look at the business side of it because, as you were just saying that right now, I totally forgot. Yeah, what's his face again?
Gunna.
No, it's not Gunna. This dude came out and he said, "Yo, that these artists need to put down their prices a little bit because things are getting very, very, very expensive."
They've been saying that for the last 2 years.
Bro, that's my point to you. So who is really, 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 really booking? Like, how do you do the maths on that? You get what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. This is what he said. I'm talking about Mr. Jollof.
Oh, Mr. Jollof.
He said, "Dear Nigerian artists, dear Nigerian music artists, the current rate of billing is becoming unrealistic. If it continues, this festive season might not deliver the energy we all expect. Fans, promoters, and communities are struggling with costs. There will be little justification to pay such high amounts. Please, let's be reasonable so December can remain a season of joy. No disappointment."
Can I tell something? Can I say something to Mr. Jollof? Mr. Jollof, if it's too high, you know what you guys would do? Tell your guy to bring speaker. You bring speaker. Put song. Wizkid, you want Wizkid to perform? Don't worry. Play the song. Karaoke. Let's all go.
My problem with that.
Underbody. Vibe.
My problem with that is the problem that Nigerians always have is they are trying to look for this Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, Rema, Ira Star, Tems, Asha K. Like, they are trying to look for these 7 to 10 artists.
See?
Bro, there are artists in Nigeria that are buzzing in Nigeria. Why are they not booking some of those guys?
Goes back to what? The V word. Validation.
You get what I mean? And that's the problem.
Yeah.
You get me? Because, hey, some of these artists right now, I'm sorry, they are charging in thousands and thousands of dollars right now.
Yep.
You get what I mean? So some of you can afford it. Some of you might not be able to afford it. But there are also artists in Nigeria that are buzzing.
Of course, we
You
know.
get me? And to me, that's the thing about America that I actually love, right? Because I was chatting to one of my boy and everything. Yeah, he said, bro, before you guys knew about Migos was buzzing in Atlanta and everything.
Yeah,
bro.
that's it.
You get me? Like, they were making money from the clubs and like,
Yep.
you get what I'm saying? So we got to invest in the homegrown and everything,
Yeah, but
and
we don't have the economy though. That's the problem.
we doesn't do it, and that's the reason why.
have the economy
When
for
you say, just imagine if Wizkid, Davido, and
Oh
Burna
yeah,
come together. And
you know why
everything,
that's a good imagination? Because guess what? The only difference is because there's such big artists, you can have someone else sponsor that whole thing. That's the only difference. So it's not. That's one of those things. You see how the Saudis are doing stuff. If the Saudis want to be, if I was one of the Saudi guys, you know what I'll do? I'll tell you guys my plan. First of all, I'll employ some of my Chinese brothers. We'll build a state-of-the-art dome. One in Lagos. You know the government, you can buy them for free. Those guys don't care about themselves. Build one there in Lagos. Build one in Calabar. And build one in Abuja. I promise you. Every year, you see this December period, we just get these guys, we just pay them to be doing that. That's how you start to, that's how community starts to, what's it called? You start to hold communities on ransom. Because the thing is what we know the Chinese people are doing. They're building rails, they're building this. So naturally, subconsciously, they're getting into your, they're just finding a way into your system. And you don't, before you turn them like, oh, they have this, they have that, they have this. And they start to take charge and take control. So I'm thinking other people should take control of this nonsense. This is the Nigerians don't want to do it. So if you have your Otedola, you have your Dangote, I get it. They might not be looking at music as a lucrative business. That's fine. Someone else, please, that's somewhere, come and take, since our Nigerians love validation for foreigners anyway, just come and clear everything and just help it. Yeah. Shout out to my Saudi guys, man. They are making it very known that entertainment is the way forward now. So they're opening comedy,
they're
this,
doing everything,
that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, and before we even forget about this whole touring, and people are upset that Gunna is not going to be performing in Nigeria in his world tour.
It all goes back to the same conversation again.
I know.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
saying he has three of the artists.
Yeah, it all goes back to the same conversation. You got me? All right, he's gonna turn Nigerian and everything. Like, do people have the money to come and sing?
No,
You
it's
got
not
me?
even people.
And
Where's
also
the place? Where is he gonna perform?
You
Why
got
are
me?
you guys
Where's
talking
gonna
about?
perform and everything?
Like, it's just
You know what I'm
ridiculous.
saying? That's the problem. I'm sure that he would like to come.
He would love
like dude that's been hanging out with a lot of Afrobeat artists and everything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, he's got 3 on his album. 3 on his album. Bangers and everything. Like, but where is he gonna go to?
That's the thing.
That is the problem.
That's the thing.
You get what I'm saying? So people that are getting mad are getting mad for no just reason.
Oh no, those people
You get what
don't
I'm saying?
know nothing. They just on Twitter.
Bro,
That's
that
it.
is the reason why, Chris Brown, he went to South Africa.
Yes.
Do you think Chris Brown would not like to come to Nigeria?
Bruh.
Of course he would like to come to
Yeah,
Nigeria.
the infrastructure in
But
South
once
Africa is
again,
on point. So
that's my point.
So
You get what I'm saying?
that's what it is.
Where is the infrastructure?
There's no infrastructure in Nigeria.
You
man.
get what I'm saying? Where's the security?
Nothing.
You
Nothing.
get what I'm saying? Where's the location? Where is he gonna go to?
Yep.
And also, even if we have all that, can people afford the tickets?
No.
Bro, you're looking at tickets £250, something like that.
From the
You get what I'm saying?
poverty capital of the
Come on,
world.
bro.
So it's not happening. But we know this. These people that live in a fallacy land, as my guy Odumodu, it's all fallacy.
I love that, bro.
I swear. But it's crazy
that.
though. It's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
I just hope that people try to understand that there's no way he's gonna be performing. And I get it. People are trying to make content over this thing, like, oh, Gunna, why don't you Nigeria? Pipe down, relax. It's not viable. It's not even feasible. It's not viable. It doesn't even make any sense for him to perform there. There's nothing. Your biggest artist is not even performing in Nigeria. The only time they'll come back to Nigeria is in December. Aren't you guys ashamed of yourselves? Think about it.
Bro, it's all good anyways, bro. Listen, I think we probably must have touched everything.
Saweetie, have we talked about Saweetie?
What's the time right now? 1:23. We can okay, cool. Let's just touch on that quickly and shoot. So obviously, Saweetie, I've always asked that question. She doesn't sell when it comes to music and everything, but when you look at her Instagram, she's always balling and stuff. Even though I know the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? I know the answer to that, bro.
Sir, can you please tell me the answer?
Yeah, but I know the answer.
I don't know the answer.
Half of these chicks out here are escorts, bro.
Raw!
You get me?
Tobes is saying it to me.
Bro, half of these girls out here are escorts.
I disagree with him.
Let's be honest, bro.
Something in my eye. Something in my eye. Something in my eye. I disagree.
Bro, half of
These women are hardworking.
yeah. Bro, half of these girls are here. Both the ones you see in Africa and the ones they are all escorts, all of them. You gotta say, bro. I know some of them in real life. You gotta say, in real life, bro.
You see, that's the difference. You see, the reason why I disagree is true. I don't know none of them, so
Bro,
I think I disagree.
I know some of them in real life, bro. Some of them are my friends. You best believe that, bro. And salute to them, though.
That is mad.
Because I said to myself, I was having this conversation when I was on holiday and everything. Yeah, I said, bro, if I was a chick, some of these chicks are not doing it right. Some of these girls are not doing it right. As a dude, yeah, if I sit down with a girl right now, yeah, I say, girl, listen, because, hey, there are simps and tricks here.
True.
There are guys out here that are ready to pay.
Fact.
You get me? So why are you escorting in London or something, bro? You get me? Bro, you need to be going to Monaco or something. You need to be going to Mykonos, bro. Fam, I wasn't Mykonos and everything, bro. You come into a restaurant or bar, whatever, there are escorts there and everything, bro. Because people there are rich. Like, or rather, the tourists there are fucking rich and everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see them. That's the world that we live in right now.
That's facts, though.
If I was a girl,
so you be tearing everywhere around.
if I was a chick, bro,
Top Ronaldinho.
Bro, I'll be a bird, bro. I'll be a bird, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, Saweetie, her madam / manager, whatever she is, has now come out to expose her, right?
Damn.
Because a couple months ago, we saw her hanging out with Sancho.
And I knew straight away that was a transactional thing. Straight away.
Do you know what? I didn't think it was a transactional thing.
Straight away. And I didn't want to type it in because I don't do that stuff online. I never leave comments in this blog pages like that. Unless it's something that is outside entertainment and it's something like, let's say it's real life stuff, then I leave. But anything like entertainment, I just don't get involved. I'm not a bird. Only birds do that.
Bro, I didn't think it was a transactional thing. I actually thought that, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you definitely should know about this girl's history. But one thing I know about guys are more for groupies than girls.
Oh, yeah, big facts.
You got me? That's a whole fact.
Big facts, but there's something you're missing there, though.
Yeah.
The guy that is even with the woman, he's not even serious. Like, it's two unserious people linking each other.
Cool, but why am I taking pictures with you? Why am I getting your tattoo on my neck?
You're
why
right.
am I acting like we are in some real shit? And that's where it goes back to again. That,
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? If I was a dude, right, I believe we must have had this conversation before. Okay, before we get into it. So Hamadan has now exposed that and everything, yeah? Saying, basically, in a nutshell, I introduced you to this guy and everything. Yeah, you are a fucking cokehead. Yeah, you are a fucking prostitute and shit. I introduced you to this guy. Where's my fucking money? That's basically what she's saying, right? So, bro, she went on a whole fucking tangent, bro. She said cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread, you home wrecker.
Wow.
Then she continues. She said, hey, sweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce's internet. Ciao. Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play me out of my money. When? Now, for an American girl or a British girl to spend a month in Africa, we know how African men give it up. They have spoiled the market. That's a whole fact. If you want to know the people that spoil the market, it's African men.
My uncles.
I'm telling you. You get me? Like, I tell people this. A typical African man does not know how to use his mouth to get a chick.
Oh, no.
It's his
Never.
pocket.
Never.
You get what I'm saying? So she continued. She said, Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want what you owe me. Then she dropped a text message screenshot, right? And in the text message was obviously her, Saweetie, and a group of people, wherever, right? And on that text message, yeah, it continued. My message to you are blue. Oh, now they're back. What are you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends group, co-ed. Oh my God, it's so nice here. Not even that cold. It's 2 hours from LA. At the studio, girl, all my friends out of state, whatever that meant. And then, I believe it was Saweetie or one of the girls said, when bitches running up on Jadon, how much are they doing in a weekend? So they were plotting on my man. And rumors out there was like, he paid about $250K or whatever, right? And then she continued, she said, I tried to be nice.
Damn.
But nice don't get you nowhere.
Damn.
Bro, she was going crazy, bro. And then she said, I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team, as my last post shows. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client. So my man was a client, bro. She fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. So actually, Sancho was the one who was supposed to pay.
Oh, see what you mean. Escort things.
It's escort things, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So MAGA don't land. Yeah, Sancho is the MAGA. You get what I'm saying? He's the client. But then Saweetie now got there and realized, oh my shit, he's a good-looking guy. He's a football player, and he probably, or maybe she probably researched everything and saw how much my man is making weekly and everything. And she said, bro, listen, I don't want to let this one go.
You know what's one thing though, before you carry on? Can I just say?
Let me just finish what she wrote and then you can say that.
Yeah.
You get me? And then he said, I was a road manager with her getting her deals. Road manager.
Of course.
I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me.
Damn.
Simple, I want my money.
I'm not surprised. One thing that is more annoying about this is, this is my belief, right? Just my belief. I might be wrong. We all, in life have to be negative and positive, just like the battery. Yeah? If you take your phone, anything right now, whatever the components are, it's negative, positive, negative, positive. There's no negative, negative, positive, positive. What I want to know is, how is it possible that two unserious people in their careers are linking up? Shouldn't it be one serious and one unserious? Or one unserious and still one serious? Jadon Sancho is not serious with his career. Saweetie, clearly not serious with, or probably this is actually her, I don't know. I don't want to say.
When you said that Jadon is not serious with his career, what do you mean for people that don't know out there?
So, we already know Jadon is a guy that has amazing loads and lots of potential. He's not achieved,
No.
you know, anytime I think and talk about Jadon Sancho, I get emotional because he really winds me up. The guy don't know what he's doing with his life, but that's up to him. I think football, he's just maybe good at football, but he's not passionate about it, which is fine.
He wants a lifestyle.
That's it. That's what it is. So there's no passion in the game. And that's why I think it's my issue with him. And I always say this, right? Always make sure, if you're unserious, make sure you find a serious person. Because life is like that. Adam, Eve. Man, woman. Boy, girl. Do you get it? That's how the world grows. Like anything works well when both things are not the same. We can't both be the same and expect same things to work. Hence why an engaging conversation is, I agree, you disagree, or you agree, I disagree. That's how the conversation, you can engage in it. But if everything you say, go, yeah. Bro, in 20 minutes, conversation done. Why? Because we can't expand on what we're talking about. So I just think, I'm not happy because I don't want to sound like I'm happy about people's downfall. No, but I'm kind of glad this is coming out. Whether it's true or not, it just exposes the fact that Jadon Sancho, my beef is with you. My beef is not even with Saweetie. She can do what the heck she wants. You, bro, you should not be wrapped up in this, especially when your career is not going the way it should go. You need to sort it out, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, you need to sort it out. Shout out to all the footballers that have put in time and minutes into this game and doing it and staying out of trouble, bro. You again, come on, bro. Come on. Like, I wouldn't even mind if you were, like, wrapped up in, like, a Cardi B or one of these successful... Again, not saying Saweetie is not successful. I'm just saying, like...
Bro, she's trash, bro. Listen, bro. Bro, she's trash. Listen, but then the thing is, I can't hate on her, bro, because she's doing what she's supposed to do.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I think it was a bad move
Yeah.
not to pay your madam. You know what I'm saying? Because she has all the receipts. Nah, she has all the receipts. You get me? If you're a smart person, you should have paid that girl.
So that you can
because
cut.
she knows that she knows the secrets. And
Yeah,
shit.
so you can cut.
You get me?
still.
Yeah. So it's either you paid her,
Yeah.
or you put a bag on her head.
Fact.
One has to go.
Yeah.
She has to go.
Fact. Yeah, there you go.
You
Positive,
know what I'm saying?
negative. Positive,
Because
negative.
now what's gonna happen? But now when I look at Sancho now, even though, listen, all these guys, right? When you think about the money that is in sports right now, most of these players, basketball players, football players, and everything, are there for the lifestyle.
Okay.
Which is the reason why you
Some
see,
of them, yeah.
Yeah, most of them are there for the lifestyle.
I think
You
so.
get me?
When it gets into
chicks,
that, yeah.
the chicks,
The money,
you know, the
the
luxuries
fashion,
and all that
everything.
kind of shit. They are there for the lifestyle. It's very few that still take it.
I agree,
That
actually,
still
with that.
take
That one
the
there,
sports and everything.
very few, you're right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
keyword, very
Yeah.
few to take it
But my
personally.
whole thing is, I've always said this, bro. I've always said this. Maybe because I am not as rich as these people. I am nowhere close.
Let him lie to you guys.
But when I look at some of these people, I'm like thinking, bro, how do you not know that you are a mark?
Oh, yeah.
How do you not know? When I hear some guys, right, this is the most delusional shit that I hear some guys say. When I hear guys say, yo, I want a girl that done, you know, that loves me, but not for my money. Bro, your money and your status is you.
Exactly.
That's a whole fact.
That's fact. Only
Your
a
money-
few women that will go with you for...
Your money and your status
Yeah.
is you.
Yeah.
99.99999 chicks out there, yeah, she might love you, but also, part of the attraction is because of who you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's okay when we need to understand that. You get me? And when you understand that, you move accordingly.
Facts.
You get what I mean? You understand, and to me, that's one reason why I've always said, I've had this conversation with my boys. I don't know if I've had this conversation with you. You get what I'm saying? I do not think a guy at the prime of his career,
Yes, you have. Actually.
should be
in any
talking about
relationship.
relationship. You get what I mean? Bro, if I want to beat, how much is it going to cost? We both know that's a business, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I mean? Because any girl coming around you, she might come from a good family, good home, good upbringing. All that bullshit is nothing, bro. Because you know what? She did not come from a household where her dad was bringing in $500K a week.
Yeah, lie, for real. Yeah.
That's a whole fact.
She's not from the Hotel de las.
You get me?
Yeah.
So she's on here thinking, what the fuck? Yeah, she loves you, but there's the glamour and everything.
Of course, she loves the glamour.
Is there?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
You get what I mean? So,
yeah.
So to me, I've always been a believer of at the prime of your shit. Yeah? Now, if you find a good one, cool. If you want to risk it. Because risking is how you now get into the situation that Sancho is in.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on in the group chat.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
They're still setting you up further.
You don't know what's going on in the group chats. She's gonna fuck you good. She's gonna tell you everything you wanna hear. She's gonna cook for you in the morning and everything. Oh, babe, come on. And if you're not in control of yourself, bro, you have lost the plot, bro. And you're getting a whole tattoo on your neck, bro.
I said there's something personal. This guy was sweet.
No, it's a whole fact. Because I had this conversation with my boys all the time. And it's not me, it's just me being... bro, I've been around.
Yeah, of course.
I know how the game works.
Yeah, come on.
I've been around, bro.
Yeah, you've seen it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Even in my own little small space, I've experienced it.
You see? Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I understand how this shit works and everything. And when I look at it, a guy in his early 20s or whatever, the mid-20s, and you're at the prime of your shit, you shouldn't be talking about a relationship.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think
unless if it's a girl who you came up with and you love her, she loves you before the glamour,
I totally agree.
and everything. That's great.
I totally
but
agree.
in the prime of your shit, you should not be talking about no relationship.
Leave them alone.
If you want to be, how much?
Yeah.
Now, when you're done with all this, and now you want to settle down.
Yeah, of course.
Now the girl that comes to you, she knows, okay, cool, you did your shit 10 years ago. You're not that person 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Cool. I love who you are now.
And they do different subscription packages as well.
That's
man.
it.
These days, the different subscription
That's
package.
it, bro.
There's one you can have for 3 months.
That's it, bro.
And you do your thing.
You
And
get
there's
me?
some ones for a whole month. You know, different subscription.
me personally will be just one night. You know what I'm saying? Just one night, bro. Even though, bro, Saweetie is bad.
Yeah. Pay as you go. You know,
Listen,
man?
Saweetie is bad. Any man that tells you that she's not bad is lying to you.
Yeah, I get what
She
you mean.
is bad.
She's not bad looking. Yeah, she's not bad looking.
Bro, she is sexy as fuck. Bro, fuck all that bad looking shit. She is sexy as hell. So I understand why a man would lose his marbles. I get it.
Oh my days. Yo, that is true. I get what you mean.
I've seen niggas crash out, bro.
Yeah. Oh, people do.
I've seen niggas crash out on her,
People
bro.
do, bro.
You get me? Laurie Harvey, the same. I've seen
yeah.
niggas. The dude who was playing for Manchester United, he crashed out because of Laurie Harvey.
Yeah.
What's his name
I
again?
don't remember his name. Yeah. But I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
you got me. His career was not the same after that. You got me? So, like, these are sexy, beautiful chicks. I get it. I understand it. I would love to wake up in the morning and see Saweetie walking around, cooking naked and everything. I understand it. I'm a dude. I get it.
Oh, you would like to see that?
I mean, shit. Bro, if she walked in here right now cooking everything, I wouldn't complain.
Oh, yeah. I get what you mean. But for me, I'll complain. I'll be like, hey, we don't do this around here.
Oh, bro, I do this in my house, baby. I do this in my house, baby. You know what I mean? I do this in my house, baby. You get me? You get what I'm saying? Listen, I'm all for the aesthetics, love. You get what I mean? Do your thing, baby.
Man said, hey, yo, don't fight for me. I'll fight for myself.
Yeah,
I do
bro.
it.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I do this.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So I understand why some of these guys
Yeah.
fall for it and everything.
That's facts.
But for who you are, when much is given to you, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, bro.
Because you are now a mark, and all these chicks are shooting for you, bro.
Yeah, big
You
facts.
know what I mean? And look at my man. He disabled his social media shit because everyone is laughing at him right now. Fuck media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be making that type of mistake.
Hey, if he had just focused on his football, guess what? Guys, let me just take you quickly before we round up. Just let me paint a picture. So let's imagine this guy focused on his football. He's playing really well. Everyone is talking about him. He's up for like consideration, like he's being considered for Ballon d'Or, even though he might not win it. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna be in a different room. That he's not gonna be in the same room as Saweetie. That's facts. But that's what happens when you're playing not just football, anything you're doing, you're not focused. You're gonna find yourself in another room. Because you're not playing up to your standard, you're not playing to what people expect you to play. Guess what? That's when you're gonna be using laughs and banter to distract yourself. You laugh into the wrong room. And you know that wrong room where who you find in the wrong room? Not Temi or Tedola or all this very important. You will laugh and find yourself in a room that's sweet to be in. You see how life works. So that's what it is. Because if you look at all the ballers that are really actually balling, like focused on football, I'm giving you hurricane standard. Like football is my thing. They're married, they play football, they go home. Even the young ones are like with a girlfriend, they go home. The guys that are not doing anything you've asked them to do, they're the ones moving about now. You don't see them in the basketball on the sidelines, looking lifestyle, like he said, and it's true. Just a few want to play ball. The rest just want lifestyle. And that's how lifestyle will catch you. And I hope, Jadon Sancho, God saves you from this and you focus again on football. But if you don't want to, bro, it's your life, innit? But yeah,
bro, it's too late, bro. You got what I'm saying? It's too late, bro. Fam, leave your life and everything. For people, obviously, I'm looking at my phone and everything, yeah. And just before we leave, yeah, I want to say, listen, shout out to Mr. Easy, fam.
It's your boy
You
Easy.
know what I mean? Listen, shout out to Mr. Easy.
Fact.
You got what I'm saying? Bro, listen.
Fact.
All I got to say is, Mr. Easy, keep on talking your shit, my nigga.
Come on.
You got me? Keep on talking your shit, my nigga.
Come on.
My man dropped a post and said, I'm married to a supermodel. Cheers to that. That's all I got to say, man.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Talk your shit, my nigga.
Come on.
Yeah. And listen, I'm liking who he's becoming right now.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get
I love
me?
it. I love it.
He knows. Listen, I won. You get me? I fucking won. You know what I'm saying? I'm him.
I'm with my wife that I don't think a lot of guys can say they've been with. You know that kind of flex?
Bro, apart from that.
Do you know that flex?
Bro,
Bruh.
apart from what that guy said that they've been with her, apart from the fact whether she fucked 5, 10, 20 people there, bro, she's an Otedola, bro.
No, I'm not even talking about that one is established. I'm talking about there's a way you would be with someone and you can easily say supermodel. I want to, but hey, we're men. Let's be real for the last 2 minutes. Do you know the levels you wake up and go, that's my missus, she's a supermodel. And you can tweet that confidently and people won't come with laughing emoji. Bro, I won't want to mention names. There's some guys that will put, I love my girl. And someone will come and put laughing emoji. You know why that guy's laughing? You know that. You know. He's one, bro. He's one.
I hear that.
He's one, bro. He's the guy.
Yeah, bro. Listen. Bro, it's been a good one, though.
Oh, it's good, man. Good, man.
It's been a good one.
Good to be back.
You get me? Good to be back and everything. Totally enjoyed this conversation and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And leave your comments in the comment section. Shout out to obviously all you guys and everything, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen.
Until next time.
Love. Subscribe. Do all of that, man. Peace, yo.
Salute.
Salute.